So, am I live? I think I am live. Hello, my friends. Angelika Christie here. With the show, I have already done last week, but I gave it a name. So I gave it a name, and the show is called What Matters Now. First of all, let me ask you, how are you doing? It's getting a little bit more challenging, right? Because I don't know about you, but I have been locked away for almost 3 weeks now. It's a long time. And it is easy to just lose a sense of days and time and what you really want to accomplish and just drift. By nature, I believe we are drifters. We are drifters because unless we have a very specific goal that we make that we have 100% commitment to and make it center of our life and have a way of checking on it every day and continuing and adding to it and really make that your number one priority. It's easy to drift, to get swept away in the news and what's happening, and in fear and anxiety and oh my God, what's going to happen? How long is this going to last? All of these things are understandable, and we all feel them. How we handle it is another thing. We can take this as a challenge and do something special with this. Have a goal of what this time will be remembered for you personally. What is it that you want out of this time that is so out of the norm, so different from anything else we had before, and it will not be the same afterwards. So anyway, I don't see anybody online, but maybe it's because I just got my computer back. I got my computer back. Some of you know, because I shared that my computer died on me almost 10 days ago or so. And look at this. This was the trouble. Look at this yucky thing. That's the old the old how do you call it, the battery. Yeah, the old battery totally burned out. So I got a new battery. I got it installed. So I have to I haven't really set everything up yet, but I believe that Facebook Live should work. And I just had a quick look at my emails, and I have over 2,000 emails. Oh my God. So I know what I have to do this afternoon. But coming back to the theme of this episode is the new you in a new era of, we don't know how long it's going to take, of uncertainty. But it's almost like beginning a new relationship, right? There are some rules that you want to follow, rules for yourself and rules for others as well. What is it? You know, when you enter a new relationship, or before you enter, you want to have clarity about what is it that I want out of this. What is it that will further my growth? What is it that I want to accomplish? What is my goal here? So I believe that this time now, whether it's for another month or for another 2 or 3 months, it's probably not locked away for another 3 months, but probably at least for another month or so. So what is this new reality teaching you? And what is it that you want to put in place so that you don't just, go through this time and at the end you have less clarity even than going into it, because none of us had real clarity going into this. We didn't know what to expect. But by now we have kind of an idea about what this time asks of us, what it asks of each of us personally. And I believe what it asks of us is to find out what is it that has changed, what is it that will never change, what is really important to me here, what is it that I can do with this time to create a positive outcome. And even if that positive outcome is that you have created something like maybe started your book, or did some craft or some art, or have been taking time to go over what are your core values really are, and have you been living according your core values, or what is different now. I believe that those things are really, really important, and I have started to do some writing about it. What is important to me? Obviously, a lot of things had to fall away because I'm not in my home. I'm out of the country where I live in. I'm away from my home. I'm in a hotel. I'm stuck in Fort Lauderdale. Naturally, I would be excited to be here because living on an island with beautiful beaches and so, but no real shopping, it's always a treat to come to Fort Lauderdale for entertainment, for shopping, for the arts, for all of these things. And yet I'm here and like in confinement because I can't go anywhere. So all of this is not available to me. So it's a double heart, not to be home, not to be with my books and with the things I love. And also only have a limited amount of clothes with me because I had only one suitcase. So I have to just recycle those. I counted my tops this morning and my bottoms. So I have 10 tops and 7 bottoms. So they have to be recycled. But coming back to what I wanted to share with you, I believe it is really, really important that you start to create a schedule for yourself. Start to create, to become clear about what it is that you want to do now and when this is over, because it's a new normal. It's not going back to the way that how it used to be. It's not going back to that for any of us. Hello, Tonette. Oh, I'm so sorry. Somebody says hello to me. So I'm not all by myself here. And I know it works. I'm actually live because I was wondering. Since I just got my computer and I set it up, but not with everything yet. So these are the most important things I wanted to share with you because it's Monday, it's a new week, and sometimes it's a good time to have a schedule for this week. I know it's a holy week. It's holy for almost all religions, not just for Christians. And so there is a lot of focus on your spiritual connection, and that is beautiful. So if you want to make that the center of this week, that every day for a longer, maybe than normal amount of time, you want to reflect on your spirituality and what is important to you and how to grow even a deeper connection to the God within you, to your I am presence, to your soul self, knowing and understanding even to a deeper level that you are intrinsically connected with the Godhead, with the divine. You are always, always, always in the presence of the divine. There is not a moment when you are not in the presence of the divine, because it lives within you and it lives all around you. It is ever present. So to give that maybe new meaning would be wonderful. as well, if you want to focus on that. And of course, you don't need to do this all day long. So apart from making this a priority, your relationship with God, your relationship, if you have a religion, what is your relationship to your religion? What is important? Why is it important to you? And don't just go a little bit deeper. Yes, you may have been brought up in a certain religion, but that doesn't mean that this is why you have an attachment, or why you feel that you belong there today. Sometimes it is really good, in order to deepen something, to ask questions, to get to peel away all of the things that all of the reasoning that you believe is why you believe something, or why you're attached to something. Question it and ask yourself, why is that important to me? Why do I believe this? Who told me so? Is this really, really true for me? Is it true for me today? Because don't forget, we do change. We change all the time. And so we have to re-examine a lot of things in our lives, our relationship with ourselves, with our, I have to smile and I have to laugh, because it's almost like you cannot let that go, because the relationship with yourself is started from day one, and it ends or goes into transition with your last breath. But we have other relationships with other people, and with ideologies, or with ideals. And those relationships shift sometimes. They have to shift, because nothing is stoic, nothing is totally immovable. It cannot be, because wherever there is life, there is movement, there is development, there is things change and they improve, or they regress. It doesn't really matter. There is a reason for the development upwards and the regression sometimes, in order to stop and think a little bit harder about something. And that's what seems to happen right now to all of us. We have been sent, just said that many times, we have been sent to our room, almost by the divine, by God, to think things over. And the divine within us is not fearful, is not in chaos or in uncertainty or in doubt. It knows exactly what is. And so that part of you knows exactly what is right for you, and what is the truth for you, and where you need to find more of an alignment with that inner truth of yourself. Does it reflect how you live on the outside? For most of us, probably at this time, it probably doesn't. For some, it does even more, because they found the time and the opportunity to go within to a deeper level, and found more alignment with the outer and with the inner. So, but it is important that you have clarity, because whenever there is uncertainty, or you are not really clear, and drift somewhere, it's not only stressful for your body, but it numbs you down. I don't want you to get numb. I want you to wake up. So waking up to what is true and what is real and what is beautiful for you, even at this time, is really what I would like for you to experience. So please do that. All right. I didn't want to do it too long. Actually, my episodes I had designed to be just 11 minutes long, but sometimes they go over even up to 20 minutes. So I apologize for that. And in this picture, how I have this here now, I see that it's getting close to 15 minutes. So since we come together again tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I want to leave you with this idea and with this request to re-examine your core values, to re-examine your relationship with this reality now. What is real for you? What has changed? What is unchangeable? Where do you put your stake and says this is how far I will go with inviting new ideas or new things into my life. This is acceptable and this is not acceptable. So clarity is one of the first C's in actually the 7 C's, my program that is called 7 C's to Success. And the first is clarity, because without clarity, we just don't know, we don't see, we drift, we are aimless. And that's not our nature. That's not the nature of an awakened human being, of an intelligent, awakened human being. And that's our goal, right? So I love you, love you, love you. I leave you with this day today, a Monday, the first day of a new week, a holy week, and give it some structure. Give this week some structure. Write down what you want to experience. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, of course, for Christians is Good Friday. And for me, it has always been the one day in the year, the one specific day. I do fasting at other times, but that one day where I do not eat anything, where I'm only on liquids. And also the day where I usually see Ben-Hur, the old Ben-Hur. I love that movie. It's long. It's 4.5 hours long, but it ends with the crucifixion, right? But it's a beautiful story. So if you like movies, good movies, Ben-Hur is a beautiful movie to watch. Maybe after you go to church or for Good Friday. This is at least my movie that I watch. And then Saturday, and then of course Easter Sunday. Even though we cannot come together in a group, you can celebrate it. Absolutely celebrate it. Okay. And for me, I have started some kind of fasting. No sweets, no sugar, and no alcohol. So only good food. I love you. There's somebody at the door. And I see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Make it a fabulous day. But goodbye for now.